Hey everyone, and welcome to another Civilization 6 game. So this time I would like to play a slightly more domination-oriented game, so I decided to play as Montezuma. I haven't played him in a while, and he's definitely fun to play, especially in the early game. And I will be playing a more standard map this time around. However, I will still be using God Lake's map script. I just changed the settings to generate a more standard Pangaea map. So I got Pangaea specifically selected. I have a lot of the standard settings, like the world wrap, climate wrap, biome, sunlight, icy poles, stuff like that. Some are still randomized, and I'm also using connected lands to guarantee all the land will be connected. So there will not be one separate civilization starting on its own island, for example, which can still happen with Pangaea. I started on a separate island with nobody else on it, on a Pangaea map myself, which made it a bit of an awkward Pangaea map, you know. I am using Sukritax Oceans. However, I turned off monopolies and corporations to avoid any weird problems with monopoly bonuses. And they are probably a little bit too strong to begin with. And other than that, I will still be using barbarian clans, heroes and legends, and secret societies. So, I think that covers everything as far as game setup goes. I'm using disaster intensity on 1. It was the same in the previous game, actually. Here's the seed, although it might be a little bit challenging to use the seed. Combined with God Lakes, I'm not exactly sure how that would work. But there's the seed anyway. So let's get started. And obviously it's Deity difficulty, as always. Alright, here we are. I actually made a save on turn 1, so I will probably drop it into my Discord, so that if you want to play along, you can get the turn 1 save from my Discord. You'll just need all of the mods I'm also using, and for the mods, I will also link a video covering all of the mods I normally use, in the video description, in the comments. So, let's take a look. We got some snow down here. So we're probably close to the edge of the map. Might be a good idea to move one tile in this direction. I don't think I want to settle on top of stone. I'd rather work it separately. And I want to move away from all this snow. So let's maybe move one tile in this direction. And then either settle here, or still move one more tile right here. Yeah, I'm leaning towards moving one more tile still. Avoid all of the bad terrain to the south. This looks way more reasonable. Quite a few mountains over here. We'll see what's up with that. Okay, so let's start from animal husbandry. Oh yeah, one more thing I did with this game was create a leader pool with a few civilizations manually excluded. So I excluded some of the weakest AI civilizations, like Georgia or Indonesia, and I also excluded Arabia, because Arabia is too big of a factor in founding your own religion, especially on Deity. So I'd rather just guarantee not having Arabia in the game. Alright, so we will go with the scout first to take a look around. This is a pretty weird starting location. Not quite sure how I feel about this. I guess we should probably go north. But I want to check what's to the east. We can send the scout north, and the Eagle Warrior can go east. I definitely want to find our neighbors relatively quickly, because I really want to take advantage of Eagle Warriors. And I want to play this game way more aggressively than I normally do. Maybe we'll even go for domination victory. We'll see about that. I don't want to get ahead of myself just yet. We are only on turn 10 after all. It's a little bit too early to think about the victory conditions. And there's the barbarian scout. I definitely don't want him to see my city. And he didn't see it yet. So we can actually avoid this for now. Maybe chase him away. A lot of mountains around here.
If there are no
Hopefully I'm not blocked or anything like that. I think I see where he's going. Let's send the Eagle Warrior back, because he's probably going to see my city anyway. Mining next. you know, to get that stone and things like that. I'm just going to follow him. Yeah, let's just follow him and keep moving east. We got some spices over here. I like spices because they have very good yields. So this should probably be the second city, somewhere to the east. That's what I'm thinking. This could be an interesting canal. This right here could definitely be a canal. The cattle could also be a canal, but I think I would prefer this location. So hold on, let's mark this as a potential future canal. Right here. I think that's reasonable. There's probably going to be a city to the north. And then we could actually have a city somewhere around here and have a canal right next to it. This is a grassland, not a hill or anything like that. So this could be a city, and then this could be a canal. So let's say this would be a canal, and this would be an actual city. That looks pretty good to me. And then I could actually have a harbor right here. That looks pretty good to me. So this could be a harbor easily. I actually like that. We'll see what this is. This could have a connection to the ocean. It's a Pangea, but there's still going to be ocean somewhere. It might not be huge or anything, but it should be there. We'll find out. This will also be useful for any industrial zone in the area. Here's the first city-state. Second city-state, a nice one. And the third city-state. That's political philosophy boost already. Very nice. Let's get the horses. We also got spices in range of our capital. I probably want to acquire that tile as soon as possible. We'll get the stone in 6 turns. Okay, so let's get started on craftsmanship. And then probably a slinger to be safe, or just get a settler right away. I don't want to settle my second city as soon as possible, so that I can pivot to military production early on. Because I don't want to go to war with one single city. Okay, God King to secure our Pantheon, and we'll get the discipline to help against the barbarians. Maybe the city-state will help me kill that scout. Yes, looks like it will. Let's follow him. I probably want to start heading back with my Eagle Warrior. It will take me a while to get back here, so let's just get started. We do want to farm. It's not going to be a very good tile to work, but I want to get farm to get irrigation boost. So we will definitely do that, and then we'll get a quarry on the stone tile. This will give me irrigation boost. And yeah, I would like to kill this guy. I have a good chance to kill him right now. Not guaranteed though. Got him, nice. And we can keep scouting.
When you find yourself in...
There's mining. Okay, yeah, let's head back. Maybe explore this little area down here while we're at it. Need one more tile. I could buy it, but our border will expand in 2 turns. So, now, I could get started on astrology, but I would really have to find a natural wonder to really get my religion quickly. Let's just get pottery first instead. Definitely. Okay, one more turn here, and the Eagle Warrior will escort our new settler. I think I might actually settle right here. I do kind of want to secure this canal location here. Even if there's no direct connection to like a bigger ocean, this is quite a lot of lakes over here. Some naval units might be useful in this area in the future. And it might be useful for trade route purposes as well. And hey, canals are good, alright? Even if the canal is not super useful, it's a canal, damn it. If you can build a canal that's even semi-useful, you should always do that. It's the law. Okay, so now what do we want to do for the Pantheon? None of these make too much sense, to be honest. I could get God of the Forge, which is useful early on, but my problem with God of the Forge is that it does nothing past classical era. It is good very early on, but it will do literally nothing past classical era. I might actually just go for fertility rites. It's a safe choice. And another safe choice is Divine Spark. So that's also not a terrible idea. But I'm actually leaning towards fertility rites. We'll get another builder very early on. And that might actually be quite useful to chop some of this forest. I do have some forested hills. And I'll probably chop some of the forest that's not on hills because I need space for districts. And we'll get 10% extra city growth. Yeah, let's actually go for fertility rites. It's a safe choice, but it's a decent choice in this situation. So, there's craftsmanship boost. And, right. I could get a mine. Let's wait to get the spices. I will be getting irrigation soon enough anyway. And this is a marsh. Yes, so we'll probably want to remove that. Okay, some firs. And just more tundra over there. Okay, so this guy can escort the settler. Once the settler is ready. I can't remove this just yet. I'm just like waiting to be able to do something useful. I can't go further north here because the units are blocking the way and the mountains. Going back. One tidal lake with kelp forest. Interesting. So wait, we got 2 tiles with spices in range of the capital. That is pretty nice. And yes, I probably shouldn't be scouting with a builder, but he's not going to be doing anything just yet. So I'm willing to take a slight risk. Mostly because these are hard to pass tiles. Okay, this is a useful development. This was definitely going to be a city. Could even be my second city. Because I still want this location, obviously. But it's partially blocked by the city-state. And this will give me 2 sources of horses. That should be worth quite a bit of gold. I should be able to sell that to someone at least. So let's go there. I think that's reasonable. Okay, hold on. Look at all the tiles that will flood. This is one of the randomized settings in God Lakes. It's not too many in other areas, but this is a lot of tiles that will flood around my capital. Over here? Yeah, I need to keep an eye on that. Okay, so next up, I could get started on Eagle Warriors now. So that's an option. Maybe a quick slinger in case I get a chance to kill a barbarian and boost archery. But first, let's actually get a monument. Monument is good. Pottery is almost done. Yeah, so we're going here. Change of plans. This is going to be my third city. Here's a barbarian camp. I probably want to destroy that, because I actually want this canal. So I will be destroying that. Okay, some horses over here. And more barbarians. Let's get started on archery. Because I would like to get at least some archers. Okay, time to go back, because it's no longer safe. It's definitely no longer safe. In fact, that was already very risky. I normally wouldn't scout with a builder. I just made an exception here, alright? It paid off. It was worth it. I'm not sure how I feel about all these mountains around here, but I guess we'll see. So where exactly do I want to settle here? Definitely next to a river. So probably right here or so? Right here exactly. Oh nice, there's a lake. Okay, so let's settle exactly right here.
Without craftsmanship.
And maybe we could build an encampment on this side. I need to explore a little bit more. This is a pretty awkward spot. We'll get the horses right away. I don't need to find at least some AIs to trade with. And some AIs to invade. Because I want to invade someone but it might not be easy to invade someone quickly on this kind of map. We got some pretty tough terrain, we got a lot of mountains. It's not the best for a very early war. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. But it's an interesting start. I think I'll be keeping it. I like it overall, I just don't necessarily like it for a very early war using Eagle Warriors. But I don't like it overall. Alright, so this will be the city. Here you go, we'll get the horses right away. That's a nice tile to work too, with free food and 2 production. And a monument. So, there's the monument in our capital. I don't think I want to waste time for heroic tales right now. Probably not. Now, if I had a close neighbor, I would definitely be spamming Eagle Warriors already. But I have no idea where my closest neighbor is. I'm leaning towards getting one more settler here really quick. Let's get a quick builder first. That other builder can actually help our second city. And we'll get one more builder in the capital. I should be able to buy the spices by now. Yeah, I can buy them literally right now, actually. So that seems good. I can't embark with the builder yet, but I'll be able to do that soon. We can try to kill a unit with a slinger here. So let's get a slinger after the builder. And we can maybe use a slinger to kill whatever unit will be guarding that barbarian camp. You know, just to be able to boost archery really quick. Okay, silver, more kelp forest. Back up again. I guess I'll have to go like around here to explore further north. This is a pretty weird map. The only problem with the barbarian camp is that the city-state might actually finish it off by the time I'm ready to go there. But I suppose we'll find out. So, right, let's wait a little bit here. Probably get the cattle. No, let's get the spices. About to get one more population in the second city anyway. Yeah, the city-state destroyed the barbarian camp. So much for that plan. No need for the slinger anymore. Yeah, no need. Let's get the spices. That's going to be a very nice tile to work. We got early empire boost. Oh yeah, wait, I don't have irrigation yet. Fair enough. We need to wait 5 more turns for irrigation. I got a little bit too excited there about the yields. And let's buy this one right away. No need to wait for irrigation because this tile is already superior, even without an improvement. That's why I like spices on a forest so much. 4 food, 1 production is so good. And not just in the early game. Okay, let's start building at least some Eagle Warriors. I don't know if I'll get a chance to declare war on someone early on, but we'll get some Eagle Warriors anyway. This mountain over here is a little bit awkward, because I can't quickly move through here until I get the ability to embark. And that won't happen until a little bit later. Just overall, this is a pretty weird start. I think I'll keep it because it's just interesting. Just not great for the plan I had in mind before I started this game. But hey, plans can change, right? Okay, 14 turns is a little bit too much. Let's just buy that. And get the cattle. Wait to improve the spices. So 3 more turns and then we'll get both the spices here. Okay, so next up, early empire. I'll try to build a district soon. Probably after my Eagle Warrior. Okay, you guys just wait for irrigation. How's our era score? I could try to get Heroic Age. So I could get Dark Age intentionally right now. And then we could try to get a Heroic Age. It would be a little bit tough, I think. And it depends on several things that are kind of out of my control. But I think it would be doable. How's the religion race? Can I still try? I could try, but I would probably fail. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm pretty sure it would fail. Let's at least get started on writing. I still haven't made contact with any other civilization, but I assume we will make contact soon. Here, get the plantations. Alright then. So there's the Eagle Warrior. And now I really need to build a district, but I don't have the technology yet. That's probably going to be a campus. There are some pretty good spots for a campus here. Like, this could be a campus, because it's otherwise a fairly useless tundra tile. I think that's actually going to be the campus. It's technically not the best spot for a campus here, but because of the mountains, it would be pretty hard to build clusters or districts. Which means I'd rather just get a +3 campus on an otherwise useless tile that I probably wouldn't be using for anything. Now, hopefully we will meet another civilization soon. But until then, let's get a quick trader. I can at least send a trader to a city-state. Okay, there are a lot of mountains that block the passage. That might actually explain why I haven't made contact with any AI yet. All these mountains are just blocking the way. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about this map. It's a pretty weird map. Hope I can make contact with someone. I need my ranting bonus, damn it. I literally can't go east here, or west rather. I could maybe go through that barbarian camp. So I suppose we can send both our Eagle Warriors here. But that's still a little bit complicated. I'm probably going to miss the window to actually attack someone early on with Eagle Warriors. I likely already missed it to begin with. I probably already missed it. Especially on Deity, you know. I probably missed it. Yeah, you are supposed to go here. You know what save would be nice on this map? The Inca. The Inca would be amazing on this map. Okay, so let's get a road going through here. Vatican City looks fine. That will give us currency boost. Now, I'm actually thinking another settler. Question is, do I wait to make contact with another civilization, or just finish writing without waiting for the boost? I think I would rather just get started on bronze working. We can probably get the bronze working boosted. I did kill one barbarian already. So maybe we can kill another one quickly. And I still want to play this game aggressively, which means having an encampment is definitely a good idea. Let's get a quick granary. And then probably a settler. Yep.
Joe.
Okay, there we go. We made contact with the AI. Now I can actually switch to a campus.
It was luxury.
So that's what I'm going to do. There's writing. I can send a delegation for now. I have no idea where he is. Also, I'm not gonna lie. Fighting Gran Colombia is kind of a pain in the ass. And I have no idea where he is. I actually have no idea where he is. By the way, if you look at the minimap here, it kind of looks like there's a city here. But obviously there is not. Yeah, let's switch to the campus. Apparently I still need like a fraction of a turn to finish that research. Fair enough, we can do that. State workforce, get started on that. We got the monument. Get started on the builder. I will definitely get Magnus on this map. That's an absolute no-brainer. We will be chopping probably a lot of forest, to be honest. Now, let's deal with the barbarians, shall we?
Writing means...
I'm a little bit mad I got a map like this as the Aztecs, though, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'll miss out on a lot of the benefits of the Eagle Warriors. But it's an interesting enough map that I think I'll continue. Because normally I would consider just rerolling, you know, to be able to take advantage of my civilization better. But I think it's an interesting enough map to keep it. And hey, who knows? Maybe Gran Colombia is still close enough. I don't know where exactly he is. He might be like literally right here. We'll find out. Okay, we are in a dark age. That's good. That's what I wanted. We will get free inquiry here. And yep, another barbarian. Barbarian scout. That's not great. And my units are a little bit out of position. I'm not sure where exactly he came from. But I will probably have to deal with that. We got one more build on this builder here. So that could be a mine. Right here. I could also just wait for Magnus to arrive in my city. And then chop the forest to speed up the campus. I think that's the best thing to do, actually. Also, if I'm going to get a third settler now, we should actually settle to the west. To start settling towards Gran Colombia. Okay, another barbarian scout to the south. That's a little bit inconvenient. Because I'm busy elsewhere. Alright, I will buy 2 tiles and get started on this. I can probably sell my spices here. That's a terrible deal. Will you buy horses? Yes, you will indeed. That is much, much better. Yep, buy my horses, thanks. Okay, let's get started on that campus. Here you go. And then we'll remove the forest on the next turn. One more turn in state workforce. And that's pretty good timing right there. We'll destroy the barbarian camp. And we can send the scout west. If Gran Colombia is close enough, I might still be able to go to war early. How many techs do they have? Because that's kind of important. Okay, they only have 3 more techs than I do. I could still go after them if they are close enough. We just got bronze working boost. And that's nice. Okay, Magnus is established. Now we can remove the woods. Rush the campus. That's one more turn to finish the campus. That's pretty good. Now we can remove the barbarian camp.
When wasteful
that's close enough to my city to give me extra era score as well. Yep, because it has to be 6 tiles, and it is within 6 tiles. I want to try getting a heroic age, but it might be a little bit tough. Only 1 turn to finish archery, so let's actually finish archery. It's not really worth going after that boost. Okay, this is all water. That's not quite what I expected.
May the forces of it is equal.
But alright. Here's state workforce. Okay, I'm not happy about this. But hopefully he's somewhere close. I need him to be somewhere close. Okay, we got the campus. I should probably get an early government plaza. So let's plan out the districts a little bit. Unfortunately, I will not be having a dam anywhere around here. Because it's just not viable. There's no valid location for a dam. That is a little bit unfortunate. However, we can have an aqueduct. So this could be a government plaza. Let's say this will be a government plaza. Then I could have an aqueduct right here. And then we could have an industrial zone either here or here. This might be a little bit better. It kind of depends. This would be really good if I could get Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu in general would be such a good wonder on this map, actually. I probably want to try getting it. But easier said than done. I quite like building that wonder. So let's say this will be an industrial zone in the future. And then I can still have a district right here. So this could be something else. Doesn't really matter what. Yeah, this looks reasonable. If I'm going to build a government plaza right here, we should get another builder and actually chop that forest. To not waste all that production. So let's get another builder, and we'll chop that forest to speed up whatever is next. Probably a settler. And let's get the bronze working to reveal iron. I want to know whether I have it or not. So Magnus, I can get provision, that's definitely a good idea. To crank out some settlers here. And let's try finding Gran Colombia, shall we? He is already unfriendly. That is not exactly surprising in any way, shape or form. House production in Tenochtitlan. Okay, pretty decent already. Not amazing, but hey, 13 production on turn 60 is not that bad. Here's a warrior. Is he actually close then? If he is right here...
Is the
Oh, okay, never mind. I was literally about to say that I could build an encampment right here. But never mind, there's iron over here. Which, you know, is definitely not a bad thing, but so much for that plan. Yeah, this is a really awkward spot. Because in theory, I could have an encampment here, but that doesn't actually help me that much. Yeah, it doesn't actually help me that much. Okay, I haven't found a natural wonder. I'm definitely not going for a religion anymore. Let's get horseback riding really quick, because it's boosted. So, this city has 3 sources of iron in range. And I got that blindly. I had no idea it's going to have that. Nice to see. Okay, so we got that builder. Now I can chop this forest and use that to speed up a library. And then I'll probably get that government plaza as early as I can. And we could use that for the extra builders from new cities. Something like that. Improve the iron, definitely. Now, do I want an encampment here? I kind of do. But I was already planning to get it right here, where my Eagle Warrior is. But so much for that plan. I cannot do that anymore. I could have a decent-ish campus. I could also just get more Eagle Warriors. Maybe another builder. Let's just get some more Eagle Warriors. I just want to see where their city is. But in theory, I could just declare war soon and kill whatever they bring. I'm actually considering it. I could just declare war soon. Because if I declare war, I have a chance of getting some extra builders. I really don't want to miss out on that. I would have preferred having somebody else as a neighbor. But this is probably fine. I could denounce him and wait 5 turns, but I could just go for a surprise war. I will miss a trading partner if I do this. Maybe we should sell some horses first, and then I can declare war. Big brain plays. And yes, I realize he can use the horses against me, but that's alright. I just want the money. Yeah, that's it. I could sell him open borders and then declare war immediately. Well, not literally immediately, but 5 turns from now. He's paying 19 gold. That's slightly more than a single turn of my income. Probably not worth it. Okay, so let's just denounce him. And I might just declare war on him. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. There's Aaron. Very nice. And yeah, chop this. That will almost finish the library. And then I'll get the government plaza. Definitely worth getting an early government plaza. I could actually still chop this forest right here. Because this will definitely be a district. Probably industrial zone. But even if it's not an industrial zone, it's going to be something. Like, there's no doubt about that. So we can chop that to speed up the government plaza. Yep. Okay, yes, I'm sure. That is going to be one of the earliest government plazas I ever built. However, it's balanced by the fact I almost didn't build one at all in my previous game. I only got it in like modern era.
A man on a
or even later than that.
Rule a sound monk.
There's political philosophy. So if I'm going to declare war early on, I guess I could pick up oligarchy here. That definitely makes sense. I guess we should do that. Okay, let's get oligarchy. That works. I think I'll keep discipline. We can help our military production. I don't need God King anymore. We can pick up something else, like Ilkum or urban planning. And I could actually get a Dark Age policy. Twilight Valor is an interesting one. I don't like not being able to heal outside of my territory. This is mostly situationally useful. If I had a city right next to Gran Colombia's territory, this would make sense. But since I don't, it probably doesn't make that much sense. Let's actually get +2 influence for now. I don't have any envoys, so that is fine. Okay, there you go. And yes, I can see the scout. And next up, we could get Aaron working, because that is a stronger unit than an Eagle Warrior. No doubt about that. Military tradition. Get the cattle. That's a nice style. 3 food, 1 production. Chop this, like I said. That will finish the government plaza. And then I could get an ancestral hall, but I could also get the warlord's throne. It's just that I have no idea where his cities are. So I think ancestral hall is a much safer play. However, before we get an ancestral hall, I want some more units. So let's get a few more Eagle Warriors. Because 2 Eagle Warriors is not nearly enough. And I'm going to grab Victor. Yep. And probably get the Garrison Commander as soon as I'm able to. But I definitely want Victor. We'll send him here. And now we're just waiting to declare war. Need to wait a few turns. He's not willing to move the warrior here, so I'll have to kill him to actually be able to go through this choke point. It does seem like this map is going to have a lot of choke points, so playing aggressively might not be as viable as I hoped, but I still want to try, alright? It should be interesting nonetheless. Okay, 1 more charge. I could actually go all the way here to use my last charge to get a camp. Yeah, let's maybe do that, actually. Up to 7 population. Yeah, I want more units, so let's just get more units. Can I declare war yet? I think I still need to wait. 1 more turn. Okay, so we'll declare war on the next turn. Sounds good to me. Do I want to chop this? Probably not. No, this city doesn't have that many forests in range. There's military tradition. Yeah, so this guy is going here. That might take him a while. He can go through here. The game is not showing it, but he definitely can. Maybe some unit is blocking it. Okay, are we getting construction soon? Sort of. Not really. I would have to build a quick water mill. I'm a little bit busy at the moment. And I can't even build a water mill in my capital. It would have to be here. Oh wait, no, I haven't even unlocked it yet. Yeah, I don't have the wheel. Fair enough. We'll get the wheel next. Declare war. Okay, let's go. We'll declare war. Hopefully I won't regret this, but yeah, it's fine. We can kill this guy right away. Okay, almost. He survived with 1 health. He actually survived with 1 health. Okay, I'm getting trolled already. Now he can probably run away. Because remember, they have more movement than I do. So I actually got trolled big time right there. Not happy about that development. But okay.
Everything.
Yeah, he is going to run away. Okay, let's follow him. He has to have some city nearby. I mean, he came from somewhere, right? He didn't spawn out of thin air. he had to come from somewhere. Alright, I can remove this. The marsh. That's what we'll do. Get a quick granary to get +2 housing. I'm basically capped now. Keep moving this guy manually. Okay, let's keep chasing him. Hopefully he'll stop. Does he not have a city anywhere around here? And this is a little bit awkward. Remove that. Well, since I don't know where he is, I might as well get rid of this barbarian scout. Here's a swordsman, actually, because we finished the research. I suppose I could just get a settler right now, but if I'm going to get a settler, it would make sense to switch to colonization instead. So I could get quick mysticism, and then switch to colonization. That makes more sense. And get something in 3 turns instead. Let's get an archer, because I'll need 3 archers for one of the bosses later on. Might as well get started on that. Okay, kill this guy. Probably kill the scout. Definitely kill the scout. Keep following that guy. He is still at 1 health. How far can he possibly go? I just want to catch him, alright? We can get started on construction, but I'm not sure if I'll have the time to build a water mill. But I would like to unlock their lumber mill. And then I need construction for a boost as well. Okay, kill the barbarian scout, like so. We can send an envoy. What are the quests? Recruit a great general and a writer. I will not be doing that, but I can easily train a spearman. So let's switch to the freebie envoy next. And then we can send an envoy to get 2. And then I can train a spearman to get Zanzibar right away. In fact, we can just get a spearman right away after the archer. Get the camp. And we'll kill this dude. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting start. Again, not quite what I planned.
I like to say
but I think I'm going to keep this. This is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, so Spearman next to get the boost. Now we can switch from Charismatic Leader to Diplomatic League. And we can pick up Colonization. I'm keeping everything else. Yeah, so this is good, and we'll switch to a settler after the Spearman. And now we can actually get allied with Zanzibar. It's a nice city-state for luxuries, actually. For amenities. That is kind of a useful hero for early war, but again, I don't even know where the cities are. Now, I still need construction, but I'm a little bit busy, I'm not gonna lie. I suppose I could build a water mill in my second city. But it will take a while. We shall see. Where the heck is your city? Where did you come from? Seriously, he can't be that far away, right? I can't imagine his city is that far away. Wherever his city is, I probably want to start my own city as close as possible. In fact, we can already see his loyalty pressure. So he has to be somewhere around here. So in fact, I will send my next settler in this general direction. If I could settle anywhere around here and get an encampment in this choke point, that would actually be great for any future war. Yeah, he has to be around here. I can see a lot of his units now. Okay, let's head in that general direction still. Heal up this guy. I probably want to wait for construction. Okay, another AI, Ethiopia. And another AI, Germany. And another AI, Russia. Okay, now I'm meeting everyone. That's pretty funny. I assume some of them will buy my stuff. Let's try to stay friendly with at least some of them. I will send a delegation to each one, like so. And let's see if they are going to pay me. That's a decent price, I'll take it. And nobody wants my tobacco. Aaron, that's decent. I want to keep some, but I do have a lot of sources. Nobody wants my horses. Looks like that's it. That's the deal. I could probably sell some open borders. Yeah, for 1 gold, never mind. Right, let's kill some of these guys. I want my builders, damn it. Okay, decent. Send our swordsman, send our other Eagle Warrior, probably upgrade this one. This would have been so much easier if this was like a flat land right here, not lakes and mountains. But alas, you don't always get what you want. There's the spearman, so now we do have Zanzibar, which means I can switch my policies back. And I think I'm going to make a cut here. I think I'll keep this game. Let me know what you think. I'm going to upload this. I think it's interesting enough to continue. So either way, thanks for watching all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it to denounce the YouTube algorithm and the map generator. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.